welcome to another vlog. Yeah, just thought to go, let's just do another vlog. But there's a point of this vlog. And I've just been into my local, well, the comic book shop that's been here for a while. Our local comic book shop. And it really does put into perspective of how much the current situation we're all living in has really caused problems for a lot of independent people, especially people, people that work for themselves and things of that nature. So yeah, I've just been having a real good conversation with the guy who owns the place, and I went in looking for the Beast Wars comics because I know there's up to 4 issues currently up for release, or hopefully issue 4 is coming out soon. And he said that apparently there was all pre-orders that he had available and they've all been done. And apparently he's dwindling down his Transformers comics. And because apparently there wasn't much of a demand for the comics here, apparently. I can understand that to a certain degree, because even though where I live in Hull, we do have quite a bit of a geeky culture. We have a lot of, there's a couple of Comic-Con type things here in Hull per year. But because of how things have been, a lot of people haven't had any money. Either they've lost their jobs, or they've lost their overtime, anything of that nature. And obviously being made redundant and stuff like that. And yeah, that poor guy's had a bit of a stressful time. He was really outpouring to me, saying that the system didn't help him. Apparently he was only offered something like 200 quid from the government, and that's not enough to keep him going, obviously. Prices of comics are going up, so it's more expensive for the long run, and everything's going trade. So they're releasing comics, but they're all pre-ordered now. It's all becoming an online system, and everything's going trade, and people are buying trades more than single comics because it's cheaper in the long run. And it is a lot cheaper if you think about it. But yeah, I just felt for the guy, you know. He's really had a bad time of things. He really has. But he's not the only one. Everyone's in the same boat, especially those that work for themselves, self-employed. Yeah, that poor guy really was stressed out. I mean, I asked him nicely, and he looked on the database for me, and he said the only one that he could get was issue 4, and he can't get anything like issue 1, 2 or 3. Yeah, I can buy them digitally, but I prefer physical comics. I've always been a fan of physical media with anything. I guess at the end of the day, I could always go digital. It's not the end of the world. But he did say there's going to be a trade eventually. He looked for me for the Beast Wars trade, and he said that he looked for the next 2 or 3 months and there's nothing on his database. So it could be any time within the next year. But I'll keep an eye out. If anyone out there, any of my Transformers buds that are currently reading the comics, let me know how I can get hold of them physically. Because I've had a look, I can't find them physically. They're all, even Amazon, they're all digital ebook types. And the other place is that Comixology, and their Comixology as well, they're digital only. But if anybody out there knows of when roughly a trade might come out, let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, it is upsetting. I feel for that guy, I really do feel for that guy, and my heart pours out to anybody else that have also lost their jobs. I know there's been a few of my friends that have been affected due to this thing, lost their jobs, been made redundant, or whatever. I mean, I've got to be thankful to a degree. I am still in work, but so I've got to be thankful that I am able to work because of my nature of the job that I've got. But it really does put into perspective the whole, not just the geek side of the culture around places, just everything in general has really taken a nosedive. It amazes me how that guy is still operating. I don't know how long he's been been operating as a comic book shop. The comic book shop in question I'm talking about in Hull's called Amazing Fantasy. Obviously, you know what that's based on. He's named his shop after the Amazing Fantasy #1 comic book where Superman first appeared. And yeah, I do feel for him. I really do. He had a good range of comics still in there. He also does manga. He does big graphic novels. He does everything. He also sells figurines as well, like the ones that don't move. They're more like statues than anything. But yeah, so that's my vlog. He just really touched me with how he was really outpouring to me, the poor guy. He really was outpouring to me. And he just, like, he's hoping that now that we're able to freely move about a little bit more now within the UK, he's hoping that, apparently he said that very recently, it has started to pick up a bit. People going into his shop, people buying comics. It has started to increase for him. But he's hoping it's not just a faddy thing where, the lockdown's almost over, let's go and buy stuff. He's hoping it's going to be more of a long-running thing for his business, which I can understand. But it just goes into perspective that the system, it works for some and doesn't work for others. So many people have had such a bad time of things. So yeah, that's the vlog for today then. I just thought to just do a vlog talking about that. So I'm in town in Hull city centre at the minute. Had a look around the shops on my way back to my car. So yeah, all is good with me personally as well. The rest of the day I'm just going to chill out because today's my day off, and tomorrow's my Uncle Alan's funeral, so we've got to go and pay our respects and finally lay him to rest. So that's going to happen tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll be back soon with another vlog. See you soon.